go. There we go. There I am. There I am. We'll see what happens with the frame dropping. Um this is kind of the time where it seems like that happens. Wait, 1 second. Okay, no, I think we're good. Let me get the game up. I guess it would help if I change the game capture. There we go. There we go. So it's been a little while since I've actually played this. Last stream was the last time that I actually played this. Ew. That's... so you can see my Steam handle. Oh well. What has been going on since last time I streamed? It's been a little while since I've streamed. I'm almost to the point where I left off in Half-Life on stream. Replaying through. And it's been a little bit easier because I now remember what I need to be doing in places. It obviously helps. Stupid tentacle monster thing is just was way easier this time. Yeah, so I'm almost there. I do actually want to finish that one on stream. I do want to play Opposing Forces too. I think that would be... Playing through Blue Shift was really interesting. I feel like that filled in a lot of gaps that I wasn't quite getting from Half-Life 1 itself. So, I'll probably get to that at some point. Let me myself clear my throat. Okay, there, let's drink some water too. Let's see my screen shake when I cough. I do have a computer chair now, which is nice. The chair that I had before was also nice, just not really meant for like long-term sitting in the way that I do. I think I tried streaming again a couple days ago and was just getting all kinds of dropped frames for whatever reason. And so I don't think anything that I'm thinking of yapping about is things I've actually, like, yapped about on a stream that has survived. I completed Super Mario Land, which was interesting. It is a much shorter game than I thought it was going to be. I was just playing for my own enjoyment, although I would like to play that on stream. It is... I played that a lot as a kid, and... I don't know, there's something about it that's interesting. Very different from like just plain old Mario. Which is... It's not like wildly different, I guess, but thematically it's like... It really is all over the place. The first level kind of turns into like an Egypt level, and then like the next world is... I think the second one is the one that's got the Maui head enemies. And oh, there's another one. There's like a cave, or like a cave world with a bunch of spiders and shit. And then after that it's like all inspired off of like China. They're like Jiangxi hopping around all over the place in that, which is I don't think I ever saw as a kid. I don't think I ever got that far as a kid. So it was interesting playing around with that, and actually playing all the way through, and then getting to like the final boss. And I had a thought that it would be the final boss when there were like 2 bosses back to back, but I didn't actually think it was going to be that short. So I'm interested to play the second one as well. I'm curious if it's longer. I'm sure the number of worlds is kind of due to like technical limitations of the Game Boy. What was I doing? What was I doing? Portal at the Arkwood Pass leading to an ancient keep east of the Sanctum Catacombs. Okay. Alright, let's go... go back to the dungeon that we've actually, like, already completed just to kind of warm up. In a long time. Remember how to get there. But yeah, it was fun. It was a fun little game. Need to go there. I'm actually curious to see what the second one is like, because I don't think I've ever played that one. Oh, maybe I have. Maybe... I think that's the one that has, like, the bunny ears power-up. Not that I know what that does. Actually does. I think that one does have that. And... don't... I feel like I knew about it, but I don't think I ever played it. I'm kind of curious to see what it's like. But I would like to play those on stream, I think, at some point. Catacombs must be purified. So tired. Ooh. A lot more quests. The voice of Zul Neruda. I think you are ready for this task. It's hard to ask of you to do this, but it must be done for the sake of this dying world. It's about my father. It's his undoing that made the catacombs the way it is, and the only way to keep the outer sanctum from crumbling soon is to end his tyranny once and for all. I know my father is not the same person that he used to be. He let the power of shadow magic fuel his addiction to the point where he lost himself among others in his wake. Yes, including me. He is known as Lord Zul Neruda. Find him in the Sanctum Catacombs and put him to rest. Say. The quest log is full. Oh no. Okay. Maybe I should finish up some of these. Here is... Okay, maybe I should go to Tool Valley. What else have I been doing? I've been playing Tetris through the same sort of thing, the Nintendo Online. Like, it's weird. I actually like the Game Boy version of Tetris more than the NES version. Crescent Road is not where I go. I get the map. But yeah, when I can get like a capture card, I think I'll stream some of that stuff, or at least try to stream some of that stuff. Because I like retro games. I like those kinds of retro games. I know they're not like the most popular thing, I guess, to watch. Although I was watching Enma playing Punch-Out, and that was interesting. I absolutely fucking love that game. Never got super far in that game. I think the farthest I ever got was Soda Popinski. So like I've never really gotten that far myself. But watching her play it and just like getting better and better and better was very cool. And also just seeing like what is my dash button? That's my dash button. Seeing her like getting progressively better and better and better, and dealing with fights that like she was having trouble with, and then ended up like doing better on. It was cool. It was cool seeing. And also just seeing fighters I don't think I've ever seen. Like I've never seen what was it, Mr. Sandman? And Super Macho Man. Never seen those before. Like I know Mike Tyson was the, you know, the end boss of that game, but I've never seen the two right before him. Because again, I was not not that good to actually like get through it. That would be honestly really fun to play on stream at some point. It's just such a pure game. Like there's so much. It just throws you right in, and it doesn't explain anything either, which is interesting. And there's, honestly, watching her, there's so much stuff that I learned about that game that I never knew. The first, like, Don Flamenco fight, you can just stun lock him by alternating punches. Never knew that. There's, even on, like, Glass Joe, I think there's, like, one spot where you can taunt him, and or when he taunts and you can punch him, and it's like an immediate knockout. Never had any idea. So it does make me wonder what other stuff in that game, like on the surface that game looks so deceptively simple. I think there's just a lot locked away under there that like you really have to experiment with to figure out and find out. Because I sure didn't know some of that shit. I gotta heal myself after this. Oh, I'm picking up the spears. Okay, yeah. Heal myself. Yeah, so what else have I been doing? Try. I think I'm warmed up enough to start parrying. That's gonna take a little bit more. Oh. That little bastard. Hi. Some shields and stuff. It's respawning like straight up. I think that's an elite one. Let's see if we can get away. Heal. Okay. Can't hide. hide behind stuff, it'll just path around it. That's not what I wanted. Okay, it's like stunning it, but okay. Like stunning it, but it's still sure. I guess I don't need to heal myself. Get back here. Like stuns it, but it's like propelling itself, so it's too far away to actually like take advantage of the stun. So it's just straight up shattering my blocking. Let's try this a different way. Or not. Okay, well. I think I need better armor before I really go through that area there. Kind of annoying. So I think most of my quests are kind of... I mean, I guess I can take out the low-level ones. Yeah. Kind of quiet, I guess. As quiet as it can be with everything going on in the world today. I do think I'm going to attempt streaming over on Twitch, just to kind of see what that's like. I'm mostly curious because it does look like there's a lot of like interactivity stuff you can do on Twitch that you can't really do on YouTube, it seems. I do kind of like all the channel point redeem kind of stuff and just, you know, letting your users really interact with you in a real way. I think that's kind of neat, but I know like it's going to be a very different sort of streaming environment. Maybe not that different. Who knows? I doubt. Okay. Almost have this quest done. Respawn so damn fast. Thank you. Yeah. I should have drank some tea before. Do have some plans, right, sort of restructure all of this too. 1 second. Water. I should have drank some tea before. They sound all vocal fried. Getting a little bit of dropped frames, it looks like. Who gave me this quest? Is it armor? armor lady. Always a good day for mining. Alright, listy list. Okay, no. Wasn't you. Can I see if you gave it to me? Okay, yeah, it must have been this guy. There's much work to do. Time to gather your strength. Hunting hogs completed. Right. Well played. I guess my quest list can only be 5? Yeah. Let's That's what I'm using right now. Yeah, that is a pretty big. I'll have to be level 12 for it anyway. I don't know that completing those quests are necessarily going to be like the best right now. What else have I been doing? I've gotten through more of Cinder, which has been a pretty good book. There's been a couple things that I've predicted. Which honestly, I feel like one of the best things while reading is being able to like predict what's gonna happen. And there's like a level of, you don't want it to be so obvious that it just kind of feels like not engaging. But if you can kind of like figure out a twist before it happens, I feel like that's a lot of fun. And I think there are authors that don't like that. Don't know. I don't think this one is. I don't know. I haven't really seen much from this author. But if you're reading something, you're kind of like, you know, you've figured out who the villain is, or like what a twist might be, or whatever, based on like the clues that the author is giving you. Like, I don't know. I think that's fun. I think that's fun. I see a lot of speculation that George R. R. Martin isn't doing as much writing because he basically put it all out there already, and people did not like his his ending. I already have. Oh yeah, there was. I think all the slime stuff I can get rid of. Iron Man. Nope, and I don't use shields. Though if I was, it'd probably be that, because that gives me dex power, but I don't think you can use a shield with either of my weapons. Quest. Yeah, I've seen a lot of speculation that he's just not finishing up Song of Ice and Fire because, like, he put the ending out there in the show and people just did not like it. Which is like, I don't know. I'm sure you'll do it better than the show. The same dungeon? But then I've also seen, like, writers basically swerve because their audience has like guessed how something is gonna go, and that's I don't know. That's not a good idea, I feel like. Yeah, it's just in the catacombs. Okay. If you're a talented writer, I think you can leave enough clues that people can figure out. It's in the 6 to 12. 6 to 12. Where people can figure out things, figure out twists, or like see something coming, or at least have an idea something's coming. I think that's good audience engagement. But there's just, I don't know. Some people don't like that. They're worried that it makes their writing terrible, predictable or something, and it's like, no. Predictable and being able to like work out something based on what the author has given you are two very different things, and it's like a very fine line. I don't think you should ever be upset that your audience has kind of like figured things out, you know? It's coming for you. It's gonna have to do better. It's doing better. My A game yet. Okay. Oh, I'm poisoned. I didn't see that they had poisoned me. It's kind of... Maybe I should focus the poison guys. Ooh, okay. I did well enough to get 2 chests, though. Okay. Gimme Crypt Halo. Wonder what that does. Oh. Some stones. That's interesting. Change the appearance of things. Huh. Interesting that you can't hotkey those. Okay, that's where it came from. Okay. And that poison. was further away. I think I need, like, just kind of better gear. Not blocking fast enough. No, there's just two. Oh, there are three of them. Oh no. Okay, well. 6-12 is definitely much more difficult. A scroll. That's a fireball. They've been dropping like better stuff for me. That kind of sucks. Honestly, it was always fun when running Dungeons and Dragons to have players like to hear their guesses and what they were like, where they thought things were going to be going, and honestly, when they got it right, you know, or close to it, like it was always fun. It was always fun to kind of see like how what you're doing is leading them in the right directions. And it's not like they were ever. Oh. Gotcha. Oh no. Oh no. Maybe we should use our bow. A little bit of distance away. Oh. That's not it. Okay, we're getting better at the parries. thought I had the quest for this. Trying to pick that stuff up and it's not. Not working. Nice, nice. Is it not? Yeah, there we go. I feel like this has to be kind of chaotic to watch. Axe. We don't use axes. We don't use swords either. Getting the death gel cores from. Oh, to make the vial blade. Got it. It's interesting that you can't. Huh? Wait, can you? No. It's kind of interesting you can't hotkey potions. Surprised there wasn't more in here. Okay, here we go. Do not let us rest. Now okay, we got all the death gel cores that I need. It's a big one. Kind of looks like Chaos from Sonic Adventure. I remember that those ones, like, chain their abilities. Hey, I leveled. Ooh. It's a very compact room. Where? I can't wear the glasses? Fire. What that is. So surface into a row of 9 spires dealing 16 to 19 earth damage. Each can cause a bleeding condition on hit. Ooh. Yeah, that's actually kind of... I mean, I guess I can just learn all these. It's just I'm not putting skill points into them. I have to be level 10. Oh, and they're magic ones anyway. Gives me more stamina, but... Nah, I think yeah, the dense ones are better. Not that I'm using my fist weapons or anything. Oh, what the? Oh. More lesser experience. Okay, so that thing's gonna laser. Room wasn't nearly as difficult as I thought it was gonna be. Oh, I'm back at the start. What is this? Okay, that takes me out. Oh. Oh, this is a boss fight. Okay. Okay, focus shot seems pretty good. Actually, I'm gonna... Oh, it's not gonna let me move them around. I have a feeling this isn't gonna... This is gonna suck. Ooh, okay, he does a lot of damage. Can parry him, but it doesn't stun him. That sucks. I fact that it's blocking a lot of my skills. Oh, okay. He has a laser beam. They kind of track, but I think they... Oh, no. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Okay, well. Yeah, if I get trapped in the giant beam. Oh, which means I'm gonna have to... Imagine I'm gonna have to redo all of that. Yep. Full heal. Oh, okay. I think I need better weapons. That's just rude. Okay, so now we got ads. Does it just keep spawning ads? I think it does. Oh, okay. That was my mistake. Oh, okay. I don't think I can dodge long enough for my heal to come up. Maybe? I'm honestly hyper annoyed that they just keep spawning. Oh, come on. Come on. Ooh, ooh. We did it. Holy shit. Big old pole arm. Okay. Ooh. Okay. I didn't think I was actually going to get through that. Guy just... It kills me every time I see that. Let's see, there's... I don't think I'm high enough to... 18... Oh, that's a 6 to 12. Oh, okay, so it's like completions. Well, I have to be level 12 for these anyway, so... Okay. Let's go turn in the quest. I think I'm gonna call it for now. Mostly just wanted to kind of like do a little bit. I have a lot of reorganizing that I'm gonna be doing with the whole streaming stuff, so... That was really fun. Aside from it spawning ads constantly. Oh, I get one of those badges from that. Cool. There's a teleport thing back in the catacombs. Yeah, there we go. So we're back at home base. Okay, yeah. I do want to play more of this. I need to... It does have a controller support, and I feel like that might make some of those fights a little easier. Because it is a little hard doing WASD and having to look at your hotkeys. Just a little awkward. And the controller might make that a little easier. I know the controller setup is a little strange too. Anyway, Yeah, super short stream. Just playing around, getting back into it after having not for about a week and a half. Yeah. May pop on more later today. I am gonna get back to where I was on Half-Life. It shouldn't take me all that long. I'm actually at the train cart section. So there's only that and then the water section. To get to kind of where I was before. And then yeah, I can try to stream the rest of that. Blue shift actually makes me pretty confident that Half-Life 2 won't be too bad. And honestly, there's a lot of segments in Half-Life 1 that I know there's not really like comparable. Oh. Oh hey, it's a fishing. Oh, okay. It's just like a peaceful fishing hole. I don't remember how to fish. Have I fished? I feel like I haven't. There's a lot of segments in... Wait, can I swim? I have an air bubble? Presumably, right? No? Guess not. I guess I don't have an air gauge. Kinda nice. Yeah, there's a lot of segments in Half-Life 1 that I know aren't in Half-Life 2. So, and there's really only one segment of Half-Life 2 that I don't like, and that's not really like a gameplay thing, it's more just the atmosphere of Ravenholm. Not my favorite. So, we'll soldier through Half-Life 1, and we'll play opposing forces. I think that would be fun. Blue shift makes me a little more optimistic that opposing forces would be fun. Not that there wasn't some little bit of nonsense in blue shift, but it was also really funny starting up Half-Life 1 again and seeing the exact spot where in blue shift you're like waiting on the security door to open as Barney. I don't know, it was a neat touch. I'm curious where the guy from opposing forces shows up, so anyway, we'll call it there. About an hour, it's not bad. Not bad for a start. If you watch this at any point, thank you. Otherwise, I'll see you next time. Bye!